In this presentation, I'm going to be focusing on two particular digital tools and how they were used in a grade 5 and a grade 1 class within the social science curriculum in Ontario. The programs I'm using are Poplet, and Poplet is actually the program I'm using right now to do this presentation, and a book creation application for the iPad and the Android device called Book Creator. So, what is Poplet? Well, let's hear it from them. So, what is Book Creator? Well, let's find out. Okay, so what are the similarities within these two platforms of Poplet and the Book Creator app? Well, obviously, from what you can tell from the videos, they're both multimodal, which is a key concept for digital literacy that both facilitate easy organization of text, pictures, drawings, maps, and video. And Book Creator can even add audio and video elements recorded directly from any device. Both of them are brainstorming platforms. Poplet perhaps leans a little bit better, more towards brainstorming, but Book Creator definitely can be used as a brainstorming platform. Both assist students organizing information, color coding topics, typing in data, and adding comments. Poplet has some direct internet search capabilities from the interface, while Book Creator accesses previously saved artifacts on the iPad itself. And collaboration. Both of these are great collaborative tools. With Poplet, users can add collaborators via email invitation and share their Poplets on a variety of outlets, including Twitter, Facebook, and through embed codes for blogs and websites. And book creator projects can be worked on collaboratively in class. But what's neat about book creator projects is that the final product can be shared via email, iBooks, or on the iTunes store, so they can be shared worldwide. See some examples of Poplet and Book Creator in the classroom. So first, let's have a look at Poplet. Lisa Nash, the librarian at the Catholic Education Diocese of Parramatta, mentions that Poplet it's easy to use. So these are some of the affordances. It's very intuitive. It is extremely easy to use. It adds visual appeal very easily. So once again, it's adding multimodal elements. And in its very nature, it is collaborative. A quote from her says, brainstorming gives the opportunity to think about a question from different perspectives, as well as exploring the perspectives of their classmates. Students can develop the skills to help them access and develop a broader range of ideas in the writing situation. Mark Gleason, who writes extensively about Poplet and its use in his classroom, is a sixth grade teacher from Australia. He mentions that we use Poplet to record ideas in separate blocks of ideas that can then be rearranged in any order without the tedium of rewriting branch extensions of those ideas off the original using its mind mapping properties. You take snapshots with your iPad camera and import them into your Poplet to inspire your imagination visually. You can pass the iPad around to fellow students or teachers and let them respond to your plan without the need of scribble over your handwritten notes. They can alter the order of your ideas with a simple drag and drop or pop a quick note in. So, Book Creator. Once again, Book Creator I consider as multimodal to the max. Cormac Cahill, who is a Apple Distinguished Educator, wrote this article, Why I Use Book Creator in the Classroom. He talks a lot about the SAMR model from Ruben Puentedora, where Book Creator really does bring task redefinition into perspective. Pen and paper writing assignments can be redefined as they can go beyond what can be done traditionally. Stories can contain graphics, video, text, and can be shared with the world via the iBook service. He also mentions that Book Creator gives voice to students. What Book Creator allowed him to do was to simply start writing. I feel that this simple app set him free. He's talking about a student that he was teaching who is on the autism spectrum, and writing a traditional story was near impossible. But as soon as he was introduced to Book Creator and the way that it could be used through images and text and video and audio recording, the student really was able to dump the shackles of what traditional literacy were doing to him. Cormac Cahill mentioned that once his students got used to Book Creator, that he was being bombarded by books, that children just wanted to use Book Creator. He couldn't stop them from writing. The children are also writing their own autobiographies using this app, and if nothing else, it has meant that they are giving me far more to correct than I ever would have on paper. So he has become a victim of his own success. But also as a teacher, as an educator, he was able to create a lesson on the Titanic. So we recently did a lesson on the Titanic. We were also able to make the text larger for a child who finds small print in textbooks difficult to read. I was able to break up the text with videos and even include that damn Celine Dion song. I don't know if that's an affordance or a constraint on that particular idea. So what we're talking here is the whole concept of collaboration and peer production. And reading and writing through digital media are the interactive processes with readers able to write back to the author and actively take part in text production. In addition, with mashups and remixing, creating a digital text is often a matter of piecing together the texts of others to come up with a new and original work. Although it might seem as though you are working alone, You are, in a sense, entering into collaboration with the creators of the text, images, music, and sound that you are remixing. Thus, digital literacy practices increasingly involve us in the interaction and the collaboration with others. So, we're talking about a few different ways of doing this collaborative writing. The first concept is called sequential writing. In sequential writing, one person works on the document at a time before passing control of that document to the next writer. This strategy allows for each writer to review and build on the existing text in a coherent way. The drawbacks is that each writer has to wait their turn, and this could lead to some inefficiencies. In parallel writing, as we see in this figure, in parallel writing, the document is divided into different sections, which different writers work on at the same time. This allows the team to make progress on a number of sections of the writing at the same time. However, once these sections are complete, it is necessary for an editor to take control of the full draft and ensure that the sections build on each other in a logical way. Some stages of the writing tasks are particularly well suited to parallel writing strategy. For example, in academic writing, while one team member is editing a complete draft for formatting and style, another one can compile a reference list and appendices. In reciprocal writing, as we see in this figure, in reciprocal writing, control of the document is shared between all members of the team who simultaneously discuss, draft, and respond to each other's suggestions. This strategy is well suited to the initial brainstorming and outlining stages of a project, but can also be used to produce a full draft. For example, collaborators can meet, discuss, and compose their drafts with a scribe making changes to the document. Alternatively, collaborators can share the document that they were working on and allow any member of the team to make changes to any section. This Poplet works very, very, very well to this particular way of collaborative writing.